We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a happy...
Hey everybody, December is finally here, and that means it's 31 days to better online ESL teaching. This series will be every single day in the month of December. But I really want to focus on different aspects of teaching and how it affects our lives and how we can grow as teachers, as a community. And this, for most of it, will go across different platforms. So the number one thing that comes to mind when I think about how I see teachers struggle when they get started is one word: schedules. Schedules are complicated, and schedules can really determine if you're successful or failing within the online ESL company, online ESL platform. I myself have a very hectic schedule, but I know that, and I have it scheduled in precise ways to help me out. One of the biggest things that I can tell you is keep a calendar. If you know you can't work the 7 a.m. and 8 a.m. slot on the 5th of November or 5th of December, don't wait until the 4th of December to try and take that time off. Every single company is going to dock you for that. It does look bad too. It's not just like the company saying, oh, well, you promised to be here. It's more of the student is counting on you, the teacher they like, the teacher they booked. So you need to be there. Schedule yourself in a way, if you know you cannot handle more than 2, 3, 4 classes in a row, do 4, leave an opening. Do not attempt to keep all of the classes open and just say, oh, one won't fill, because guess what? It'll fill, and then you're going to be sitting there by class 5 going, like, don't do that to yourself, okay? Schedule yourself out smartly. Be paying attention to your private life schedule, your family schedule, and what's going on. This can be even harder if your husband travels or he goes to work earlier and you have young children. So just be cognizant of that. Realize that school will be out in a few weeks. And if you have young children who you're used to being off at school, they will now be home with you, and you may have to make adjustments to your schedule. Plan that out now. Don't wait till the last minute. I want to share my schedule, and I'm going to share some of the things I share with you today in a little bit more detail later on. But my schedule is pretty much insane. I teach from 1 a.m. to 7 a.m. 6 days a week. To me, 12, 14 classes is not a big deal, but I've been doing this for a long time, guys. So don't think that you have to match that. First of all, if you can do 4, 5, or 2, do what you're comfortable with. Okay, let me tell you how I kind of work the system to get more sleep and still get my bookings. So as of right now, Monday morning, I only have 4 bookings. So what I will do is I'm going to take advantage of that, and I'm going to close off maybe until 3 a.m. But I will still get up so that I can teach at 3, and I'll leave from 3 to 7 open. And I will leave those spots open with the hope of getting more classes. But I'm the person that if I roll over and I check the schedule and I don't have a class, alarm, good night. Okay, so pay attention to it. And I'll say this, when you're scheduling yourself, try not to set yourself up so that you have to get up an hour before your classes. I will tell you on everything that I am, if my class starts at 7, I get up at 6:45. I just need enough time to grab a cup of water, shake myself awake, and put on my blue shirt. Because Palfish, we wear a blue shirt. Okay, but be cognizant of what's going on so you're up on time, okay? Anyone who has the Palfish app that's been updated recently, it starts to scream at you if you're not in class a minute before the app. It scared the ever-loving bejesus out of me when it starts saying, you need to enter the class, in a man's voice. And I was like, what? But just think about it, okay? So I stop at 7 in the morning because I have to drive my daughter 15 minutes to school. So I get back By the time we get there, drop off, and I get home, it's about 7:45. Okay. I have 7:45 to 8 a.m. to myself. 15 minutes. Wow. Actually, my husband's around because that's about the only 15 minutes we see each other in the morning. For the most part, if I need a shower or I need to grab a bite to eat, that happens in that 15 minutes. Generally chugging a cup of coffee. So I also work jobs during the day. I work as a freelancer for a company called Upwork, and this is what I'm going to share with you a little bit later. So from 8 to 10 in the morning, I work for one company. From 10 to 2, I work for company number 2. I have from 2 to 2:45 to myself. Well, not really. Because there's laundry and dishes, and the dog needs to go out, and the laundry or the clothes need to be folded, and the mail needs to be gotten, and something needs to be thought out for dinner. But in like the 2 or 3 minutes left over, I get for myself. Leave at 2:45 to go pick up my daughter. Get back here about 3:30, and then about 3:15. From 3:15 to 3:30, it's homework argument time. Because she is not motivated to do it, so it is a fight to get it done every day. Let's see, I wrote this down because I know it in my head, but to remember all of it to tell you is crazy. So from 3:30 to 5:30, I work freelance job number 3. From 5:30 to 7. 5:30 to 7 is dinner, laundry, take the dog out, laundry. Anyone who has 2 kids and a husband knows that then there's more laundry. And if I get a chance, check my Facebook. From 7 to 8, at least for this month, I've set up to film every single day. We'll see how that goes. And then I also open slots at night from 8 to 10 because I have bitty babies. I have a number of 3 to 4 year olds that I do teach at night because it is the morning in China. My schedule is very tight. The slightest thing throws it off. But I'm doing this with the mission of building my brand, which is the Tired Mama name. And you guys, I have to tell you, I'm working on a fundraiser that is going to go to help a school in Alaska. I will post all the details as soon as I have them, but make sure you're following me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter so that you get all of that information. But, so beyond that, I have some very big goals in the next year to build my brand up, to pay off some debt. We're going to be taking a vacation at some point. My son graduates this month. He's graduating a semester early from high school. He'll be leaving for the Army in March, and then when he graduates in June, our whole family will be traveling to be with him for his boot camp graduation. Let's see, and then, we're back to summer. Like, I have some home renovation stuff that we want to get done. So I'm really working my butt off right now for those specific financial goals. But you don't feel pressured to do as much as I do. And I know there's a lot of other YouTube teachers who do even more. I'm not exactly sure how, and I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to do it because I did recently say that I would take on another job, but I haven't yet. So we'll see how it goes. But this is my world. I wanted to share that with you guys. A lot of times y'all will send me a message through email, or you'll send me a message on Facebook or Twitter, and I don't always get to them right away. Please realize that I will work absolutely toward getting them all accomplished. Sunday is kind of my day to decompress, and I try and answer as many emails I kind of have left over from the week on Sunday nights, because I do reserve Sunday mornings. I do not work on Sunday mornings. I sleep in. Sleep in for me is like 6, and we go to church as a family. We have lunch as a family on Sundays, and then like now, I don't know, I think normally on Sundays we try and go do something fun with the kids, and we're trying to really enjoy the last couple of months that we have with my son at home. So I may not answer you right away on a Sunday, but I will try, I promise. Teacher's honor. I hope that you are all having a wonderful day. I would love to know, what topics do you want me to cover in Vlogmas? What is it that you want to know? What is it that you're struggling with as an ESL teacher that you need some help with? I hope that I can be of some help. If not, we have a great platform here. We have a great community of teachers who I've seen them jumping in and helping each other in the comments, and I love that. Make sure that you take the time to like the video, subscribe. It really, really, really helps me out. And it helps you to be able to see my videos when they come up, okay? Make sure you hit the notification bell for that. Beyond that, I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Saturday night. And, tell me, have you put up your Christmas tree yet? Bye, guys.